Don't keep going over it, Jess.
You know what, Mary? I think we're cursed.
Who?
Us. All of us. I think that there is a curse on this family.
Well, if there isn't, there should be.
Benson, do you know where we keep the family photo album?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Would you mind bringing it to me?
Why do you want to look at those depressing pictures, boy?
Benson, they're family photographs.
They are depressing. A bunch of ugly people in old clothes. And then you got those dried up pressed flowers that fall out all over the place. And then the pictures crumble and you cry. Every time you look at those pictures, I got to do the form.
Mary, I think I am on to something. I think that in those pictures we'll find the answer. Mary, did you see The Omen?
No.
Well, I mean, nobody believed Lee Remick when she said that her son was the devil and he was trying to kill her. And you know what happened? He killed her. And then, of course, everyone said, well, she was right. But, it did her a lot of good. She was dead by then. Oh, thank you, Benson. Thank you. Oh,
look at this.
gee, I'm sorry, Benson. Look, Mary, look.
Randolph.
And where is Randolph, Mary?
Jessie, no one knows where Randolph is.
Exactly. Our brother, who fathered an illegitimate child with a Swedish maid and then disappeared into the wilds of Ecuador. Don't you think that's peculiar?
Jessie, Randolph was peculiar.
No, Mary, he wasn't. He was cursed.
Jessie, Randolph wasn't cursed, he was nuts. Any man who would go to Ecuador to sell wall-to-wall carpet is not
Mary, look at this.
Who's that?
Well, I don't know who it is, Mary, but I saw The Exorcist, and that face is worse.
Oh, that's Mr. Tate.
Oh, my God, Mary, it is. It's Chester.
Yeah, on your wedding day.
It is not, Benson. It's our Halloween party because I'm dressed as Chiquita Banana. You think I wear bananas on my head to a wedding?
Don't ask me.
I wish I knew someone that removes curses.
Jessie, we are not cursed. There is no such thing as a curse.
Mary, how can you say that? Mary, look at me. I married a man who does you know what.
That's not a curse.
I have one illegitimate daughter who sleeps around.
It's not a curse, Jess.
Well, I have one daughter who doesn't even go out on dates.
That's not a curse.
Daddy still believes the war's going on.
Not a curse.
All right, Mary. Your first husband committed suicide. You have one son who's gay, who's going to have a sex change operation. You have one son who's a spy. You have one stepson who lives with a dummy. And you have another stepson who came between Corinne and me, and your husband won't make love to you.
You're right, we're cursed.
The morning after Jessica walked out on Chester.
Morning, Benson.
Good morning. Looking for someone?
No. Who in the world would I be looking for, Benson?
Mrs. Tate?
Why would I be looking for Mrs. Tate?
Because she didn't spend the night here.
What are you talking about, Benson? Of course she spent the night here.
Oh, yeah? Then where is she?
She went out early this morning.
Mrs. Tate don't leave early in no morning. Mrs. Tate can't find her shoes much before noon.
It just so happens that this morning she got up very early and went out.
Morning, Daddy.
Good morning, Princess.
Good morning, Benson. I've got to go, Daddy. Oh, tell Mother I won't be home this evening. I'm flying to Washington to cover Congressman McCallum's press conference.
And then she's going to cover McCallum.
Shut up, Benson.
Well, look who's here.
Oh, Benson, I've got to have a cup of coffee this morning. What a night I had. You know, know, Chester, when people get angry and storm off and say, that's it, I've had it, I'm leaving, I wonder where it is they go. Thank you, Benson. Well, you see, I went to the beach because, you know, I thought that would be a nice, quiet place to think. But, Chester, it was freezing cold, and then this seagull kept attacking me. So, of course, I couldn't stay on the beach, and I went to an all-night movie. But, I mean, I couldn't stay there because of that man. So I just...
What man?
Oh, this man that sat next to me. Chester, I was the only one in the entire movie, and then this man came in, and with all those empty seats, where do you think he sat?
Next to you.
Right. And even though the theater was terribly warm, the entire time he kept on his,
Trench coat.
Yes. And I mean, Chester, if that wasn't bad enough, I couldn't even hear the movie because of his,
Heavy breathing.
Right. Chester, do you know him?
No.
Well, by that time it was 6-something in the morning and the sun was coming up and, oh, Chester, it was wonderful.
Well, Jessica, I'm glad that you came to your senses and decided to come home.
Oh, I didn't come to my senses, Chester. Well, I mean, I did come to my senses, but I think I may have come to different senses than you would have liked.
What are you talking about, Jessica?
Well, you see, Chester, I know what you've done. And I have decided to, well, forgive wouldn't be exactly the right word because I'm not going to forgive you. But to put it on the shelf for now. But Chester, if it ever happens again, I'm afraid I won't be able to put it on the shelf. By then, the shelf will be full.
Why are you standing there grinning, Benson?
I don't know what I love more, her sticking it to you or you getting stuck.